Maggie hadn't eaten for 2 days. She had poured the last of the cornflakes out for her boys. Their only other meal today would be their school dinners, unless she swallowed her pride. After dropping her sons off, she trundled embarrassingly to the food bank. The queue twisted around the building. Maggie joined the end. The rapier cut of the wind pierced her worn clothing. She needed new threads but couldn't afford them. In front of Maggie was a mum she recognized from the school drop-off. The woman saw Maggie and quickly turned away. Ashamed. Aren't we all? An hour later, Maggie was inside the hall, frozen from the cold. An elderly woman came over and asked if she fancied a cuppa to warm herself up with. Maggie, tired and hungry, began to cry in frustration and helplessness. The old woman took her to one side and sat her down. "It's all right, love. I know it's hard, but I'm here to help you. My name's Jean." Maggie wiped her nose with her sleeve. "I'm so sorry. I haven't had anything to eat for a few days because I have to make sure my 2 boys always have something to eat. I lost my job and—" Jean hugged Maggie and asked her to wait there. The old woman returned with a large mug of tea and 4 slices of toast smothered in strawberry jam. Maggie, ravenous, devoured it all. "I feel so stupid," Maggie apologized afterwards. "I've embarrassed myself in front of everyone." Jean tutted. "Don't be silly. Nobody's got anything to be ashamed of here. What's your name, love?" "Maggie." "Once you've settled yourself, Maggie, come and find me and I'll sort you out." Walking back home with 2 heavy bags of food and drink, Maggie felt better about herself. Her little family could all eat dinner together tonight. She was relieved that she wouldn't have to lie and tell her sons that she would eat later on. That night, the 3 of them sat in their living room underneath blankets watching TV. Maggie couldn't afford to turn the heating on. There was a knock on the door. It was Jean. "Hello again, love. I'm sorry to just turn up like this, but I wanted to make sure you were okay." She shifted uneasily. "I shouldn't have, but I looked your details up at the food bank." Maggie was a bit annoyed at Jean for the intrusion, but she welcomed the old woman in all the same. Her kindness had meant a lot earlier. "Let me make you a cuppa this time, Jean. Go and meet my boys." Jean thanked Maggie and went off. With the tea made, Maggie carried them into the lounge but dropped them in shock as soon as she entered. Both her sons were sitting there, throats slit wide open. Jean was standing over them, smiling, a bloody razor in her hand. "You won't go hungry now. You don't have to feed these 2, love."